If you would like tips to be successful in online school, stay tuned. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paradise and thank you for coming back for another video. I know it has been a while since I have posted. I have a lot going on, which you guys will see in the next video. But for today, I'm going to be recording a video about tips to be successful in online school, which I thought was very fitting, being that we are still in the middle of a pandemic and just about everybody is in school, in online schooling. So this video is primarily for college students, but if you guys are doing online school for high school and things like that, and some of the things may be applicable to you. Small backstory, so if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you probably already know I did just recently graduate with my BA. I am still in school getting my master's degree, and my preferred method of learning has always been online learning. So I'm not saying I'm an expert by any means, but I have a lot of experience with online learning and I absolutely love it. It works for me. I like the convenience of it and I have no problem self-studying and teaching myself. So once again, it works for me. I know this time is a little different because we're kind of forced to do online learning, and I know that a lot of people do not like it. So I hope that these tips will help you make the experience just a little bit better. Okay guys, so I do have my notebook here, and this is where I have my notes for this video. So I will be just referencing them, and I may be looking down a bit, so I apologize for that. Okay, so tip number one will be to use all your resources. So in college, we have so many resources. We have our professor, our classmates, our textbooks, our study guides, our notes, our counselors, everything. We have so many resources, the library. So I would say to utilize all of them, especially since you are in online classes. You do not necessarily have someone right in front of you telling you what to do unless you're on Zoom, but I'm not I'm assuming that it's completely online classes, so you don't physically see anyone. So since you don't have anyone right in front of you telling you what you need to do, what to learn, use all of your resources to make sure that you get all the information that you need, because you are basically self-studying. They will provide you with information, but you have to learn it on your own basically. Some professors do walk you through it through notes. Some of them just give you the lecture slides and you do what you do with it. So use all of your resources. Like I said, we have our classmates, and it is very easy to get an email list of your classmates online, and you can email them. It's obviously probably best to go to the source if you have a question, which is your professor. My tip number two would be to find a quiet place that is distraction free. Now when you're at home, I know that can be very difficult to do, because most of us have people who live in our homes with us, whether it's children or just family members in general. I know it can be hard to find a quiet space, but if you can find that quiet space, try to. Whether that's you standing in your room to do your work, or you have an actual office, that's great. Whatever it is, try to find a distraction-free place, because our home is distraction enough. I think it's very important to have a specific particular place that you go every time you need to study, just so that you know you can have peace and quiet and you can focus better, as opposed to having everything surrounding you, whether it's your family members or you just looking at your dirty dishes while you're doing your homework and all you want to do is your dishes. Just try to stay in a secluded or quiet place so that you can be more productive. That's what I believe has helped me. Okay, my next tip will be to utilize your planner. Okay, you guys, there on this list, there's not necessarily one thing that's more important than the other, but I will stress the fact to use a planner. Okay, if you do not do anything else, use a planner. So I guess I kind of am saying that one is more important than the other. Use a planner, you guys. Planners are so beneficial, and I'm so upset that I just recently started using them within the last year and a half. It was life-changing for me, literally, and not only for schoolwork but for my regular work or just my home life, anything. Just planning things out. It's something about seeing it physically written on paper, for me at least, to where it kind of makes it real. Because yes, everything is always in the back of your mind, or I know I need to do this today, but we're all human. We all forget. When we plan it out, we're able to physically see it, look at our planner every day, and we'll know exactly what's due, when, by what time, etc. And specifically for college students, if you guys do not do anything else in your planner, just write your due dates down, because with online school there are a lot of due dates, especially if you're taking multiple classes. You generally have multiple things to do throughout the week, and like I said, we're all human, obviously, and it's hard to remember everything. So don't even put that stress on yourself. Write down your due date, and if anything, you'll always have everything turned in on time, which is very important. Next step would be time management. This is also another thing that kind of trickles over into just life skills in general, but since we're talking about college, time management is very, very important, especially for online classes. Doing schooling from home can be very distracting, so I think it's very important to manage your time well and make sure you carve out that block of time to ensure that you are getting done what you need to get done. Because the thing about online school is, like I said, it is self-study, so for college students, we typically are able to move at our own pace. We just have to meet our due dates, but it will build up very fast. So if you wait till the end of the week to do any of your work and you have 5 classes, you'll have a lot of work to do in a very short amount of time, and it will be very stressful on you. So to avoid that, just learn to manage your time well, and just kind of fill out your classes in the beginning to see what needs more attention and what necessarily doesn't. To piggyback off of time management, I would say to create a routine. So like I said, when I say create a routine, I mean, so maybe one day you work on a certain class, the next day you work on another. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday you work on you only do work for your math and science class, and then Tuesday and Thursday you work on your speech class, or whatever that is. However you want to create your routine or block out your time is fine, but I do think it's very important to create some type of structure and routine. That way you're still kind of treating it as if you have to go to class, and you can stay on track better. Because I promise you guys, it is so easy to get overwhelmed at online school. It is so easy for your assignments to build up, because like I said, we're human, we forget, and you still have the same amount of coursework you would do in a regular class. Actually, I think you have more, because they try to give you more assignments to test your knowledge better, because they know they're not physically teaching you, is what I think, at least. So learn to definitely create a routine. Whether your working schedule, you prefer to work in the morning or in the evening, completely up to you, your choice. My preference is in the morning, because I like to get things done early so that I do have the rest of the day for myself. But I know that everyone is not an early bird. That's fine, but just create a routine. Whatever time frame that is that you like to work in, make sure that you do that on a regular basis so that you can get used to it, and so that you do not fall behind. My last and final tip would be to log on to your portal and check your email every day. Like I said, since we do not necessarily have a teacher in front of us physically able to tell us everything, give us announcement, we do have to check our portals regularly, because most times they will make announcements on there if something changes, and they can be very important announcements. They could be pushing back due dates, whatever it may be. And there are also some professors that prefer to use email, so that's why I say check your email also, just in case they don't post it on your bulletin board for your portal. And not only that, but your email also has other can have other important emails from like the school in general, whether it's for tuition or whatever. So it's just always important to check your school email anyway, but specifically when you're in online classes, just to make sure you don't miss any announcements from your professors. So you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful to you guys. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down there, you guys. Click the subscribe button and click the bell notification right next to it so that you're notified each time I upload. And if you could, please also give this video a thumbs up, because it really helps the algorithm and it helps my video get recommended. So you guys will see me in my next video, which I am very excited about. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.